help them more, but knows that his death is necessary to continue and inspire change in social standards. Look at the women's faces, full of love, gratitude, loss, and fear. Think of the words that might have passed between them. Thank you. Goodbye. I promise to continue to become who you think I can be. This is for us.
This last fall is devastating. Jesus can barely proceed to the end. Summoning all his remaining strength, supported by his inner trust in God, Jesus collapses under the weight of the cross, but slowly crawls to his knees. His executioners look at him as a broken man, pathetic, yet paying a price he deserves. They help him up, not out of respect or compassion, but because they know he will not make it up the hill to his crucifixion if they do not. Open your heart to his love for you. Open your heart to the loving people he puts in your life daily so that we can continue to experience his love for us. Open your heart to his sacrifice. It is for us.
Jesus has felt the mocking calls of his superiors on his journey. He has felt the sting of betrayal and abandonment of his disciples, the brutality of the whip, clubs, and fists, and now, utterly exhausted, the Roman guards strip him of his clothes in an attempt to shame him. But while he stands naked and powerless, he does not give his oppressors any satisfaction by cowering, begging for his life, or cursing them. Instead, he robs his oppressors of their power to humiliate, remaining steadfast in his commitment to love his enemies. And as his enemies stare at him with contempt, he searches the crowd and finds the loyal eyes of Mary of Magdala, one of his disciples. Upon her gaze, he will find strength. Though the Romans attempt to strip and shame him on their terms, Jesus remains dignified and strong on his terms. He is prepared to face the ultimate consequence for his choices and steadfast commitment.
Jesus, exhausted, depleted, humiliated, has reached his final destination. Huge nails are hammered through his wrists and feet. The pain in his eyes is visible. They are pleading for an escape from the pain. But he wills himself to be strong, his love for humanity overcoming the pain. As the cross is lifted up, the weight of his life hangs on those nails. His body, wrought with exhaustion, begins to slink down, and slowly Jesus loses his breath. Every time he struggles to pull himself up so that he can fill his lungs with oxygen, we see the pain in his eyes as the nails pull on his flesh. Slowly, his ability to cling to life slips away. Contemplate the completeness of his entry into our lives. Can there be any pain or agony he would not understand? This is for us.
Between the two criminals, a mocking title above his head, with only Mary, John, and Mary Magdalene to support him, Jesus surrenders his last breath. Into your hands I commend my spirit. I want you to picture yourself at the foot of the cross, side by side with all of humanity. And behold, Jesus' death was for us.